Okay. All right. Cool. This seems to work similar to Twitch. The audio is good. Let's check that. We got a delay of like some seconds. Okay. Let's go with that. Keep the chat up right there. Alright, might get a little bit of sound in the background, and it's just traffic. I live in the city, so it does die down around this point. That's why I typically I'll stream kind of late, because my house isn't 100% soundproof, and at nighttime in my neighborhood traffic dies down and I can get some pretty clean audio, but it's not too bad right now. I think what we're gonna do is, I haven't streamed on YouTube before. This will be the first time for me, and let's see if we can adjust this a little. No, I'm in windowed mode, so don't mind the shit up top. I've streamed on Twitch many times, but trying to get onto the YouTube platform. I've got a lot of YouTube videos going on now, and it just seems appropriate. But what I want to do is, we have a playlist on my channel, and it's called the Malden War Project. And Malden, if you don't know, is this big ass island, and it's one of the maps. You don't have to download it or nothing. It comes vanilla with Arma. But it's a whole map war scenario. It's persistent, it's random and dynamic, and I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff going on here. So what we're going to do is just do some playthrough. I'm just going to play some of it and talk about how some of the code works while we go along. And yeah, I mean, that's what I planned to do tonight, was do some play testing and do a playthrough and see if I spot any problems. That's the best way to spot problems with your code or with your missions, is to just play it, you know. And you'll end up breaking your own code sometimes, because you'll do something that when you were coding it you didn't expect to happen, you know. A lot of those what ifs when you're coding something, like, you know, you don't think about that. Sometimes when you go and play it, you'll run into those problems and you're like, okay, I need to protect the code from some eventuality, you know. I think a good example is, like, say you're sending in a helicopter with reinforcements, you know, and you write everything perfect, everything works smooth, but you didn't think about, okay, well, what if the helicopter gets shot down before it gets there? Like, what does the code do then? You know, are you going to be able to exit a loop or something that you've established? So, yeah. That's good. I just gotta make sure my camera doesn't obscure this bottom right side of the screen too much. Huh? Okay. I'm streaming right now. Okay, so for starters, got my terrain turned down low. My graphics are going to be a little lower. All right, let's look at the top left. Um, Everybody starts off fresh. Let's see if we've got right down here, we've got a weapon drop. The enemy forces haven't landed on the island yet. Um, I can kind of show you what that looks like. The way the enemy forces spawn, red up north, green down south. And if you've seen some of my Twitch streams or follow me like that, you'll know this is kind of my regular thing. Oh, here's some paratroopers. The helicopters come in, and they will drop these guys off. They don't just spawn on the map. So anytime reinforcements come in, um, they have tickets, obviously. So anytime one of their units dies, um, it will evaluate those lives, those tickets, and will spawn new ones. And once the tickets drop 5, because it drops 5 units every time a helicopter comes in, once the tickets drop 5 or more, it'll send in a helicopter with 5 guys in it, and they'll get dropped down, and they'll get movement orders to go um, somewhere on the map, somewhere being like one of the random towns. So all the units will intersect, and they have their own little private war without us. We're a guerrilla force, and we're meant to kind of keep these foreign powers from taking over our island. Yeah, this is some Op4 guys. We have a loadout changer script that runs on these guys. They actually spawn as regular Op4 units. It will detect their class name. So this guy is an AT rifleman, and it just changes him to my preset loadout for AT rifleman. You'll see they all split up once they reach the ground. They are one group, but the way that the movement works, they will split up and work independently of each other. But they can still kind of transfer data between each other. They can share target knowledge to an extent. Here's a grenader. This guy is a kind of like a scout unit. He's got the AKS-74U. They all look pretty cool, in my opinion. Let's see. We've got some green units dropping down here. Now, these debug markers are here for testing purposes. In release of the mission, like, you're not going to have markers that's going to tell you where the enemy units are, but it's obvious for debug purposes why. The green units, they've got like the kind of older school camo pattern. This guy's got an MP40 with an AT launcher. Here's an M60, like light machine gun unit here. They all look about like this. They have a pretty standardized uniform. I think they look pretty cool. I like the way that the custom units turned out. It takes a little bit to kind of fine-tune how you want them to look and get all those loadouts the way you want them, but I've had some time to do that, so I think they look pretty cool now. I know there's some Spec Ops units that will drop with these guys as well. See, this is like their little SMG class here. There's the Spec Ops one that they'll have the G3, but they have silencers. Op4 has the same thing. They'll have like the Special Forces AK and have a silencer on that. But yeah, we'll get a chance to see a little bit more. Uh-oh. Okay. Yep. Just a little bit of lag. We're catching some lag here. I'm still kind of fine-tuning how YouTube is going to affect my processing power here. We can bump up. I don't necessarily have the newest computer on the planet. I do. I get by with what I have. Let's check our temperatures. Yeah, it's not that bad. I'll overclock the fans a little bit. I like to keep my fans running kind of high when I do stuff like this where I've got multiple applications open at one time, just to make sure nothing overheats. My graphics card has a tendency to do that. And if anybody has a computer that's starting to show their age, you'll know what I'm talking about. But if you've got these new, oh yeah, we've got all these units spawning here, and we'll kind of look at the map periodically, and you'll see the progression of how these units kind of move about the map. They're going to intersect. Um, they're going to go to different towns, and once they get to those towns, they're going to post up inside the buildings and defend whichever town they've been assigned to. So it's very likely that, for example, this town here, we've got some green units that are already on station there. This he's running the building move, I believe. He might just be passing through. But, he could be stationed here as well as red units. So as he's protecting the towns, it just depends on who gets there first. Typically we'll give a little bit of the upper hand, but you never know. The way firefights work in a more, Arma as realistic as it can be for a game. In a more realistic environment, firefights, they happen really quickly. The tide of battle can change really fast. So a lot of times if you get there first, you have a bit of an upper hand on holding the position, but you never know, honestly. You never know. Okay, so we need to start doing our part here. So we have 500 credits. We have one population cap and one unit being me, and the pop cap being my bed here. If we want to recruit some units to join our calls, we need to increase our population cap. And basically, I've made that really simple logic-wise. Just people need somewhere to sleep. That's basically the gist of it. So let's get some sleeping bags for some guys. I got a little startup money here. Let's grab that. It's random. It gave us 449 extra. Oh, I can mess with that. That's good. Alright, let's just increase our pop cap a little. We have a little helicopter. Plus me, I can fit 3 guys in there. So we need to try to pick up some guys before the enemy units spread out too well. Let's see, here's one sleeping bag. And if you check the YouTube channel, I talk about a lot of these systems. The recruiting civilian system, the base building systems that we've got going on. I go more into detail in some kind of bite-sized videos. They're like 3 to 5 minutes long. But right here, we'll click on this action. We'll get the menu for buying base items. We can buy defenses, which we can also buy building supplies. So like you can actually build. You can add on to the base and change it. So we're not going to do that right yet. A tent, so a sleeping bag and a tent will give you increased unit population cap. The tent will do it by 2. It'll give you add 2 to your pop cap, and it's a little more expensive than just buying sleeping bags. But my logic was that it takes up less room. But although I may change that and just make it 200, just because you're not limited by room. You can put the tents like outside and like line up the whole beach with tents if you wanted to. I haven't really made like, okay, you have to place it within this area, and I don't really care about that. So maybe I'll bring it down to 200. We'll see about that. We have certain things. We have a radio. You can play some music. Microwave, refrigerator, and water cooler. I'm thinking like feed the units and stuff. You have to feed them. That's not an implemented function yet. I haven't done anything with that yet, so let's go ahead and prioritize real quick. We need to buy a satellite antenna before we whittle our money down. And right here it says send a broadcast to recruit civilians. And we really need that. So let's carry this. And where should we put this? Maybe we'll put it, I don't want it to get damaged. I could put it on the roof. Let's put it over here. Yeah. And then we'll broadcast for recruitment here in just a moment. Let me get the 2 more sleeping bags set up. I don't want to buy the tent. I want to kind of save a little bit of, like early game, your credits are kind of really important. So, and I'm still trying to level how much credits you should have at the early game, and that really affects like how much things should cost. So that those kind of decisions, like, you know, you really have to play test stuff to get a feel for those kind of decisions. How much should a sleeping bag cost? Like how much, you know, when you kill enemies, they drop money. How much money should a unit drop for, you know, how much should you get for a kill? How much money should you receive for like a side mission, stuff like that. That kind of stuff. You really have to play through it and see what's balanced, what feels right. It's hard to really come up with that on paper, honestly. Okay, we need to grab some recruits before it gets too late. You see the units, they're already spacing themselves out pretty well. Let me look at that. We'll show you that just a little bit more. This guy's running down the road here. They're using what's called the move.sqf, and it will move them between cover. It uses its own system to move them from object to object, and I'm going to make a video about that here pretty soon in the Malden War project playlist. It'll be posted in there, but we'll talk about the move.sqf, and it's just a pretty efficient method of making units move between cover. You see he's going to move to this tree, then he's, you know, he'll get a new order and probably move to one of these rocks, but they go from object to object. And I think the most important thing about moving units is how reliably can you get them from point A to point B. You know, like, will they get stuck? Do they derp out? You know, will they actually get to where they're going without you having to micromanage them too much? And the move script is pretty efficient in that way. It will get these guys where they need to go very reliably. Like, I mean, with some of the new revisions I've made to it, I kind of rewrote some of the code, and I don't have that problem of them not getting to where they're supposed to go. I don't really have that problem. What is it? Okay. So yeah, they're moving around, and we're probably going to come in contact with some of those guys if we don't hurry up. Alright, let's broadcast for recruitment, and that's going to have like a 20-minute cooldown. Okay. That's not great, but there's not a lot of enemies there. Now, you're not going to, like I said before, you're not going to know where the enemy units are, but we are doing testing, so, you know. St. Louis. Oh wow, that's cool. 10 centimeters? 150? Yeah. That sounds good to me. I could do it for 150. Dante, chill. No, you gotta stay here. Sit down. Sit down. Okay. So now that we broadcast for recruitment, that's going to spawn some civilian units with some add actions on them. That's going to allow them to join our group. Let me just grab a weapon here. We're going to need it. We're going to just fly out there and pick up some of these guys. Hopefully we don't get shot at. Tomorrow? I don't know. Let's make a shift click marker here. My view distance isn't going to be great, but it'll be alright. 2 hours, hour and a half, 2 hours. I do like to use a view distance script. Oh my god, these dogs. Gotta soundproof this fucking place, huh? I like to use a view distance script, especially because if you play online and you're playing multiplayer on a server, and you can test it yourself when you do like there's certain commands like how you set view distance with certain commands. There's local ones and there's global ones. There's like set view distance global and like set view like just local. Once you go online, the server will kind of like override you sometimes. Like, I don't know, you have to use certain commands. So I like to use scripts to alter your view distance. If you just go, I'm playing it on multiplayer because that's how I test it. So I have respawns and stuff. But if I go just into my settings and change my view distance, a lot of times it just doesn't do anything because we are playing like, you know, on a server, playing multiplayer. Alright, looks like we're gonna get here without getting shot at too much. Try to make a swift landing. Speaking of servers, in the future, once the development gets a little further along, I'm going to secure us a dedicated server, or at least, you know, a portion of a dedicated server, and probably I'm going to host it and probably invite some people from the community. I've got some other people ready to play, and we're going to do some, you know, we're going to stream some multiplayer testing on this stuff. See if we can land in the backyard here. Looks like a pretty safe spot. Rather a safe landing than a fancy one, right? We're looking for civilians to pick up, but there could also be enemy units here, so let's be chill. My lag is not too bad. Alright, here's one. We just need 3 guys. Alright, you come with me. They've all answered the call, so anybody I find should be ready to go. If they answered the broadcast, they're just waiting on me to pick them up. There's a guy. Okay. Let's get a guy with shorts over here. And a little fedora. Oh man, we're going to have to get rid of that for sure. This guy with the fedora. Do I hear gunfire? In the distance. Yeah. Alright, and Hunter clothing guy, you're with me. Alright, that's everybody I can fit in the helicopter. And I don't have a lot of weapons at base to gear these guys up with, so gonna have to be a smaller force to start with. Sorry guys, you're gonna have to despawn. Now the rest of the civilians who spawned here that I can't take with me after the waiting period, it's like a 20-minute cooldown time, they will despawn, and you know, we'll get a chance to recruit civilians again in the future. Once we need it again, you know. Alright. Let's get out of here. Last time I did this, I was getting shot at as I was leaving. Let's see what kind of luck we have this time. Now, one thing I have done, let's see if I can change my view distance once we get back to base. It's probably not going to work, but we'll try. Or, no, I'll keep it down low because I'm already catching some lag. It's fine. Let's just pretend it's a foggy day. Once we get on the server, you know, we won't have to worry about that. We'll have more RAM and processing power to rely on. But one thing I want to mention is, per personal preference, and I think other people might agree with this, but I've taken out anti-air launchers. There's like nowhere is gonna spawn anti-air, you know, shoulder mounted missiles. None of that. That to me is just like, it's super annoying, especially because like I want the players to kind of manage their vehicles. Ground vehicles are a little easier to manage. Like if you know you have a truck and it gets blown up, it's not as devastating as like if you only have one helicopter and something happens to it. I'd rather that something that happens to it be some error on the part of the pilot, or maybe you actually get shot from like, you know, bullets like ground fire, and not just some OP missile that you can't shake, you know. And these things don't come with flares either, so you know I'd have to give you the military version. I can't start you with the can't start you off low with the civilian version, you know. Oh, come on. I need to pay more attention here. There we go. I could make a more daring landing, but let's not blow this thing up on the stream. But yeah, no anti-air launchers. You will see just regular AT launchers, not super advanced ones, kind of iron sights AT launchers, which the AI still use at like with really good effectiveness. Alright, everybody out. Good over here. They might be coming our way. We got to be careful because the AI will pick our base as one of the locations in which to go and occupy. It's a part of the the defense system that I've got set up right now. We'll set some guys. Let's gear these guys up, and then we'll put them in defensive positions, because you will need to defend your base from attackers, and they will, you know, they'll come to your base, so, and try to mess you up. And that's just like naturally. I'm probably gonna make another script to where they send like, I don't know, maybe a more substantial force, something, you know, like a little bit, you know, like a fire team worth of guys or something more, depending on like what level you're at, how geared up you are. But Naturally, you know, one or two guys will come every now and then randomly as a result of like how that system works. Okay, we're gonna buy a rugged tablet. Let's buy one of those. Come on, sit down, sit down. All right. Do you want to get down? All right, go eat. Let's carry this. All right, and the whole pickup and put down system, as I'm messing with right now, like moving base items, that all, like we're just using Ace. Ace has its own pickup and put down, carry, drag system, and it's really good. So I just wrote code to kind of help piggyback off of that, and it works. It works really good. I mean, no use like writing a whole bunch of code when Ace got it right, and we're already using Ace for the medical stuff, so why not? Okay, let's get these guys geared up before some enemies show up. Let's see, this box is empty, and this box, we've got 2 Lee Enfields, a Sten gun, some ammo, and an ammo belt. That'll work out. So that's our syndicate box. Let's send some guys here. We're going to open up the gear up menu here. Gear up units. This guy, he's number 2. This guy's number 4. They must be brothers. They got the same last name. And this guy. So let's get the first guy, Nicholas. He doesn't have anything, no guns. He's just got the blue shirt. We're going to send him to the syndicate box. Let's click send unit to box. You'll see he pops up over here. We're going to give him the Lee Enfield and as many mags as he can carry. Alright. Which one is he? He's 2, right? Yeah. Alright, move out of the way. Next guy. The hunter looking guy. Syndicate box. What? Send unit to box. Alright. Let's bring him over a little. He's trying to snap away from it. That's weird. There we go. That rain didn't last long. Move out of the way. Alright, the last guy. Let's send him to the box, and he's the one that's going to get the Sten gun, the ammo belt, and all the mags. Okay, we got 3 guys ready to rock. Let's go ahead and put them in defensive positions while we figure out what our next move is going to be. Alright, now this method right here isn't, it's not perfect, but it's what I have right now. So, alright, so we're going to select number 2. Let's place him right here. Alright. While we're at it, let's tell everybody to stay crouched. And now this is our defense system. It's going to make them, it's going to execute code on them to where they're going to stay where you put them, wherever that red arrow is indicated. They're going to stay there, and they're going to defend. They're not going to move, and they're going to like look for targets that are nearby. And just, you'll see that they're going to eliminate anybody who comes near our base. Oh crap, I gotta select a unit. Having to click the add action way over here is not ideal, but I'm coming up with a system for that. You know, I'm open to suggestions. Alright, 4, let's place you right here, make sure you stay there. I've got some extra sandbags here. Let's get this one. because I kind of want this guy to defend from this direction. That looks good. Alright, 2 and 3. Which one is it? 3? Yeah. Look east. And what direction is this? South. 4. Watch south. There we go. Maybe southeast? Let's try southeast. Yeah. Let's do that. It's looking good. Let's grab another sandbag. Because he looks a little exposed on his left side over here. Try to fix that up. Now these sandbags go kind of quick. I need to, if we want more, we're going to have to buy some from the store here. This one's floating. There we go. Alright, that's looking good. Yeah, you see right here? These guys are coming to us here. We're going to see some contact. That's for sure. Good thing we've got our debug on. We wouldn't see that coming. But that's, you know, we're not going to have that in the final, you know, the stable version or whatever. This is like a early alpha or beta, whichever one comes first. Now this mission is, I don't know, like 4th generation for this mission. I don't know if you're like me, you have one idea, you write a bunch of different code, you write a bunch of different missions, but sometimes you have like this one idea that you kind of chase for a long time, and as your scripting and mission making abilities improve, you come back to that idea and you kind of like do it over to try to, I don't know, reach that image in your head that you have, like, of what it should be, you know. That's me. This is, you know, this mission, the way it works, the idea behind it is kind of a passion project for me for a long time, and you know, I keep coming back to it, rewriting stuff, trying to make it better and run smoother, write the code cleaner. So this is like generation 5 or something that I've done of this idea. Which this one should be, I think, is going to be my final one, because it's just working out great. Everything's working beautifully. I know how to write code for dedicated servers now. A lot of the stars are aligning for me. He's coming slow, but he's on the way. Let's go ahead and deal with some other stuff here at base. I wonder if there's anything we need to buy while we're at it. We can't afford it, but we can get a satellite phone and hire mercenaries. So these will be like Blue 4 units, fully geared out and stuff. And those guys, they get dropped off at the airfield up here. Like an airplane will come in and taxi around and drop off those guys, and it's a pretty cool process there of hiring mercenaries, because they're not on the island, they're not from here, so they have to get shipped in. You have to go pick them up. For me, it makes sense logic wise. Buy building supplies. Yeah, something we really need to build with right now. That sandbag barrier only costs 5 credits, which is And this pallet costs 200. I think I got those mixed up. Yeah, those values, I need to switch that. The sandbag should be 200 and the pallet should cost 5. Because that's not right at all. I need to make a note of that. Because, yeah, reasons. Alright, it's going to get dark on us here pretty fast. Good thing is, we have a day-night cycle script running that really helps make that more manageable. I don't have a flashlight. It speeds up the day, but it speeds up the night even more. It speeds up the night like a whole lot. And it kind of preserves the moments of like dusk, like sun up and sundown. It kind of preserves those. It's like it will. Let's pick this up here. It like slows down to like a normal time when it's like sun up and sundown, so you get those transitions, and it doesn't ruin that for you, you know. Put that there. We're gonna go do some side missions after this. But yeah, like, you know, accelerate. It's like we manage the time multipliers with that script, if that makes sense. So, you know, nighttime shouldn't take too long, and daytime shouldn't be like super long either. Everything should be kind of balanced. Although we have stressed that like nighttime should be, you should be able to experience the night, but it shouldn't be so overbearing because it's so dark, especially early game if you don't have flashlights or NVGs. I mean, it's just hard to survive at nighttime. It's hard to play because it's so dark. My dog go. You'll notice like the clouds and stuff, it'll start accelerating pretty quick here. What if I have it on the debug still? No. Where is this guy? Can't wait forever. Oh, he's moving. Where is that? 200 meters. We're cheating. I know. We shouldn't. Oh wait, that was an old marker. He's coming in a different way. Oh shit. Alright, look, I got eyes on. He's right there. Wonder if our guys are gonna pick him up. Alright guys, y'all know what to do in the case of an enemy. Ooh, if we get this guy, we get this kill, we will get his weapons as well. I'm gonna let the AI take care of this because demonstration purposes, as well as they're pretty accurate. Y'all don't see this guy? Oh, there we go. Boom. Well, homeboy got clapped. And it looks like he's still alive. Let's go mop this guy up. Now, one thing, I wish I had it in right now. Unfortunately, I don't have that feature active. But we have a feature that I've coded that if this guy's over here unconscious, which he is right now. Oh god. If he's unconscious, we can come over and using Ace, we can handcuff him. Wait, who's?
200 meters left.
Well, shoot him. Oh, there's somebody over here. They're taking fire. They'll start engaging targets that they know about that are within 200 meters of the base. I think I may have increased that. Where is this guy? I need to take cover for sure. I think I increased it to 300. But I may increase it even more. Get wrecked. Yeah, he dropped money. He should be good. Should be good. Alright, let's get the flashlight, because I'm sure you can't see anything right now. Much better. So they will drop piles of money. There's a pile of money right here. We're going to click pick up money. That gave us 8 credits, which you get 5 credits just for killing a guy. Like, so remotely it'll give you 5 credits. And then when you go to their body, you'll actually be able to pick up whatever money they had in their pockets. Here's a Makarov. Go ahead and grab that. Yeah, I'll take that. Ooh, he's got a blood bag. We need those. If anybody plays with Ace, like, you know what's up with the blood bags. That stuff is just, I mean, that's the only way to stay alive, you know, because you're going to lose some blood, and yeah. Let's put that helmet on. Alright, we're going to get the rest of his gear as well. Man, it's dark. Okay, so what we're going to do here is, this might cause a little bit of lag. There's some things going on, but we're going to do code that will send items back to base. So right here we got this menu, and you can see all the items that are on the ground. His magazines, his first aid kit, the Shemag I put down, his G3 rifle. We're going to select all of those, and we're going to click confirm, and it's going to pick all those up off the ground, and it's going to send them back to base. So you'll see his jacket's empty, and all those items that were on the ground are gone. They're now in those boxes that we were gearing up our units with. They're inside those boxes now. We can go over there and check that. Well, let's get this other guy's gear. I just can't see anything. We'll have to wait till morning time. We'll go there and get that guy's gear. You'll notice that, like, for about 45 seconds or so, like, it's gonna lag a little here because I used that code. Some of the modded items, like, it gives you that bad vehicle type scripting error pop up there, and it causes some lag for a couple seconds. I'm still trying to pin down, like, what is causing that, like, why. Typically it's when you spawn items. I'm just adding items to the box, so I think somewhere it's getting like a bad class name or something, and as it adds it to the box, it's causing that lag. Because it's not like a loop happening, but I don't know. That's actually some code that I plan to rewrite, so we're probably going to get rid of all those problems real soon. Okay, look at this box here. There's the G3 and those magazines. So we successfully sent all that stuff back to base. But I also got some gear for myself. Got their funky green helmet. Who do we want to set up? Let's set up for. We're going to tell him to return to formation. Alright. Because that code runs on them until you tell them to move, and they also like they'll have their pathfinding disabled, so they'll stay in one spot. So if you just click the add action, return to formation, they'll just, they'll come back to your group. Let's click gear up units. So he's got the Sten gun, he's got the Enfield, he's got the Lee Enfield. You'll notice the guy with the Sten gun down here, you see his the vest item, which is his belt that he's wearing. Maybe we should have grabbed that guy's BDUs as well. Yeah, we'll try to grab those. I need like a book bag or something. It's okay. They can just wear whatever clothes they have for now. Let's send him to actually the big box. Let's send him there. Don't move away. You asshole. Stay where I tell you to go. Go to the big box. Stay there. Alright. Let's see. Move over here. We'll try this again. Hence, this stuff is in testing, so, don't judge me. Alright, he's at the box. Let's give him the G3. Let's give him these magazines. You don't need these mags anymore. One great thing is, like, when you send them to the box, it just opens the regular Arma 3 menu for managing your inventory here. It's great. It works great. Like I could write like a GUI, like a whole menu that helps you manipulate their inventory and stuff, but I mean it's not necessary, when that inventory system is quick and easy. You just send them to the box. They'll open the inventory themselves, and you can just use that. It's so laggy right now. I hate that. Yeah, he's got the G3, and we have an extra weapon. That other guy had a silenced weapon. I'm not sure which. It's probably the silenced G3, because I believe he was another green unit, independent unit, or else they would have been shooting at each other. If the red and the green see each other, they're gonna engage each other. So get over there and get that gear. We have a vehicle. Let's just take the truck. It'll be a little faster. God damn, it's laggy as hell right now. I hate that. Yeah. That code's going to be one of the first things on my list. Well, it's something I'm working on right now, actually. Because it's such a good idea. It's code it's a little bit older now. It's kind of showing its age. Some of the modded equipment, trying to use it. Here we go. So it's definitely due for a rework. You're not gonna leave the lights on? Can you leave the lights on for me? Oh yeah, okay, sorry. Oh yeah, this is one of the Spec Ops guys. Well, before we do anything, let's grab his money. +6, yeah. We're gaining some credits here. This lag is gonna fucking kill me, I swear. Ooh, G3 folding stock. It's got a aim point sight on it. I may have to switch out for that, because there's more ammo. And I definitely want the balaclava and yep. Oh, they got the silence macro off. I'll take that. I'll take the silence macro off. For sure. Yeah, let's take the G3. I really like the AK, but I mean, it's not like we're going to throw it away. We're going to send it back to base and use it, so. What do we got in here? Another blood bag, I'll take that. Do I have a flashlight? Oh shit, sorry. I need to take the flashlight before I fully commit over. Alright, do I have room for that? Yes. I'm gonna have every attachment possible. Perfect. Tactical. And we have an extra vest. We're definitely gonna set up our guys with a vest here. First, let's take everything out of the vest. That way it will show up on the code to send back to base. Yep, cool. Alright. Let's get our menu up. Smoke shell, everything. Select all. Confirm. No bad vehicle type there. Okay. Hopefully that won't contribute to our lag situation. I need to get the uniforms too. Sometimes like the uniforms for me can be a bit of a struggle to like get the uniforms to come off of the body. Wow, I'm lagging super hard. Let's turn some stuff down because my FPS needs to increase here. Objects high. Yes. Oh yeah, there we go. Alright, so you see the morning time's coming up on us pretty quick here. It'll be time to get back into action. And that's the kind of stuff you have to level as well. If, you know, in doing game design or mission design, you have to kind of think about how much time, you know, do you spend during the nighttime? Like, enough time to kind of do things at base or defend a little. There's also some other aspects of the mission that are going to happen. Certain events that are only going to trigger at night. And so you have to have a little bit of time for that kind of stuff. Let's park this guy. Oh, now there's 3 markers. What's going on with that? What are you guys looking at? They're scanning. Whoa. I can't see crap. Morning's coming pretty quick though, so. Oh shit. Alright guys. Let him show himself over here. Maybe we should let our AI guys take care of this, I don't know. What the hell was that? I'll open the camera. Yeah, this dude's not too much of a threat. Hopefully our AI teammates will be aware of his presence soon. Or try to tag him. Oh shit, there he goes. It's kind of hard when it gets dark like that. Oh, it's a sniper. They figured out where he was real quick. Well, sniper didn't do too so well. Didn't do so well over there. Come on, let's get down without getting weird. Ugh. Please don't say I hurt myself. Oh no, I'm good. Okay. Ace can be a little weird like that. They're just bringing weapons to us. Well, it's good to kind of collect these weapons because collecting weapons and ammo like this is kind of a big part of how you progress. Especially when it comes to gearing up. We'll head over to the weapon shop and we'll sell some of these weapons, I think. We got that money we got. You only had 2 credits on them? Come on, man. Come on. Let's see what he's got in his inventory. The M24. Let's look at that rifle real quick. It's a bolt action rifle and it's got the like the MOS scope on it. What is it? MOS? Yeah. Damn it. Which is a solid scope. You know. It's pretty mid-range, but it's solid. I really am a big fan of this rifle. And the scope. I'm gonna hang on to that. Although I'm a fan of what the G3 is doing for me right now. We'll make ourselves a sniper and gear him up with that. Ooh, a claymore. It's always fun to pick up claymores and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use that for something, and just, you know, then you don't. Oof. Lagged up there. Surprised everything's still running good. Like I said, my first time streaming on YouTube, so I expected something to crash or something, but you know, doing alright. Okay. That's fine. Let's just get his stuff and send it back to base. Okay, so let's first I'll show you. You've got all his ammo, his claymores, everything, his rifle. Let's select all that, send it back. That works out. Now you'll if you press it again, now that his belt is empty, let's select it, it'll pick it up. You know, it has to, like, you have to empty everything out of like a vest or a backpack before it'll show up to send back to base. Let's just confirm that, which is, I'm working on that as well. Oh, it didn't pick up his Makarov. Let's walk over a little and see if we can get it to detect the Makarov. No? Can we put that in our inventory here? No. We'll take the hat and the balaclava. I'm not entirely concerned about the Makarov. You can keep the Makarov, friend. Alright, you guys just remember to watch east. Yeah? Let's see what all we got in the boxes now. An infield, an AK, the M24. Oh crap, we lost the scope. Forgot about that. I've been working on that portion of the script. It's like adding the weapon to the box and not losing the attachments. We lost the scope on the rifle. I should have taken the scope off in hindsight. But, I mean, it's just playtesting, so at least if I make that mistake now, it reminds me to go in there and alter that code. You know, it's not that big of a deal. I guess I can go ahead and take these. Okay. Alright, so this guy right here, 4, he's got the G3. I want to make sure he has the vest on. G3 folding stock. Let's send him to the big box. Let's give him the camo vest, the face mask thing, smoke grenade or 2, a helmet, that's probably a good idea, Makarov. Okay, cool.
On the way.
Now he's starting to look more like a guerrilla unit, you know. Doesn't look like we've got these 3 guys that we killed. Doesn't look like anyone else is headed our way. We need to try to get that random drop. Let's gear up. Let's get this guy. Let me check something real quick. What is in this box? Just these. I want to give him the AK rather than the infield. Send him to the big box. Oh shit. Return to formation. No?
Understood. We'll go.
Everybody just stop. Okay, stop moving. Actually, let's go for the sniper rifle. I'll give you a shemag and an Alice belt. Oh no, let's go balaclava with a hat. Hats are cool. And lots of ammo. I want you using that thing. Bandage. Alright, this guy's looking good.
On the way.
Where's 3 going?
On the way.
3's too far away from base now. Gotta bring him in closer. because the gear up function works within like 50 meters of the base. Yeah, here we are. Send to the supply box. Don't go away. Come back.
Standing by.
Okay, good. Go to the box. There we go. Stin gun or AK? Let's go AK for sure. I mean, you're just going to be more combat effective with the AK. I think. And we'll save, we'll save the smaller guns for our new recruits. Oh yeah, that's working out. Perfect. Alright. Let's go see if we can get that random loot box drop. We'll go sell some stuff at the... Oh wait, hold on. I think I have. Ooh, binoculars and a backpack. Yes. Beautiful. I knew I gave myself some stuff in the helicopter.
Waiting. Standing by. Waiting.
Oh, so yeah, maybe we should go into detail about... So, I don't have a video released on this. Not... I think only me and two other people know about this because it's kind of new. I have a Discord that I talk about all this stuff on. We have members of that Discord that help the development as far as like decision making and bouncing ideas around. And initially I had a weapons store script. It's like a big script. It's like a weapons store and storage and a gear store and a bunch of stuff, and I was gonna use that. I'm just gonna kind of drag and drop it into here. It's like one that I wrote months ago, but it's pretty complex. But I decided to scrap that. Well, I still have it, but I decided to, as far as this mission goes, write a new system for buying and selling weapons that is going to be more fitting for how you have to gear up your units and stuff like that. And I'll show you when we get to the weapon dealer. You're only going to have access to like low tier weapons, and as you progress you're going to unlock better weapons. And you'll be able to buy those. You'll be able to buy them in packs as well, so that you can have, you can buy a box full of AKs or something for your guys to use, and that progression will go through like tiers. So if maybe we'll get some guns here, we'll sell them, and we can increase our gun tier level, or like different guns that we can buy. Because the guns that the AI units are going to have, the enemy AI, they're going to be... Where is this box? They're going to be the same, So if you want to get something other than a G3 or an AK, which I have like 200 something guns in the mission right now, if you want to get something different, you're going to have to increase your gun tier. Still here? Am I too late? Probably shouldn't hover like this. Let's just touch down and I'll look around the area here. Now these boxes, they'll stay here for a while. I may be a little too late for it though.
Roger that.
I wonder.
Standing by. Waiting. Standing by.
If the loot box isn't here anymore, then we may just go into town and try to find some enemies to kill, and we'll throw their weapons in the helicopter and go sell them. Then we can buy some more. We'll buy some more weapons to gear up some civilians. Now the marker for the drop box, it is not exact, because when it comes down on the parachute, it will, the wind can kind of make it deviate. And it does emit red smoke, which I'm not seeing. My guys are geared up pretty good right now. I mean, they could use some plate carriers, but as far as their weaponry goes, I'm confident. But like, you know, later game, when you want to have a more customized army with, you know, like everybody has AR platforms or everybody has AKs, like you're going to want to go through the weapons store, the weapons dealer on the island out there to make those dreams come true. Let's cheat for a second. I just really want to know. Because if the box is not here, then that means it's despawned, and that's fine. But the marker is still here, which means I messed up the marker names. I'm pretty sure I made the marker name random. I may have kind of got lazy and skipped over that part. I'm not sure. I hope not. Because if, you know, you can't have, if you have a marker and you name it marker 1, and then you go to spawn another marker, and, you know, the script is also trying to name it marker 1, the second marker will not get spawned. So there could be another loot box somewhere, the script could still be running, but we're not going to get a marker for it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Aha. See, it's kind of off. I need to make that red smoke emit longer. I guess the marker's working then. I'm pretty sure I did the marker right. I feel like I did. When you write so much code, you can lose track of it sometimes. Let's see what we got. Oh, okay, we got a Negev. We got a Glock 17. A Smith & Wesson 6.59, AK-15, MXC. These are good. We'll probably keep, I'll definitely hang on to the Glock. I'll take that. The Smith & Wesson, I like that. EOTech, laser pointer, splash suppressor. Let's take those Glock mags. And a Glock 33 round mag, I'll take that. Yeah. Let's take all this stuff. Alright, let's carry that. Let's just put this, take this back to the helicopter, and yeah. Or maybe, yeah, let's just go get the helicopter and bring it over here. Everybody just stay right there. Let's do this quickly. Quickly. We don't want this box to despawn. We'll lose our moment. I'm too bad at like leaning all the way into the screen when I'm playing. Really bad about that. I need to like set my camera up back a little. It's whatever. Hopefully no one's out there critiquing what's happening in this little face box I've got going on at the bottom right. Don't critique that too much. So one thing we do need to do real quick is the box itself we want to be careful with, because it's something I was thinking about the other day. I need to revise in the code for that. Let's take the Glock. I want the Glock. Oh well, we'll use the weapon slot. Is that like it's gonna delete the box when it goes to spawn a new drop box and have another. An airplane flies over and it drops these boxes from a parachute. That's how they work. We're gonna take all this shit, put it in the helicopter, but it'll delete the box as well. And I'm gonna implement a portion of the code that's gonna pretty much say like, hey, if the player has possession of this box, like don't delete it, you know, because the player can use the box and, you know, just spawn a new one. Just skip deleting the box. It's not necessary. Ah, fuck my life. Yep, you see that? Box is gone. Crap. We ran out of time there. So, hence my point. Exactly my point is that we missed out on the MX there. That sucks. Yeah, so like if the player is nearby the box, or is, you know, is in control of the box in some way, then don't delete it, please, you know. But we got a Negev out of it. We got the AK-15, which is a DLC weapon, which I hate. So we're definitely going to get rid of that. Oh, it's got an EOTech on it. Let's make sure we take these attachments off so we can sell them independently. Oh, you hear that? I hear an airplane. So that's the next loot box. Which, this marker's still here. Oh, really? It picked the same location again? It has so many locations to choose from, and it drops one out here. I gave it so many possible locations to drop these boxes, and we're gonna get another one. Alright. I'm with that. Get lucky every now and then.
Copy. Standing by.
Well, see, there I go again. I'm afraid that I did the marker
Standing by.
portion of the code wrong, and
Standing by.
seems fine. It just dropped it in the same spot again. I'm not gonna fight it. As the person coding the mission, you know, you're upset about it, but when you're playing it, it's not so upsetting. Hope it didn't drop in the water. I don't see the red smoke. Oh, there it is. Crap. Oh, it could be worse. It's not in the deep water. I think I can just get to it. It dropped it over land, you know, it's just, the wind, you know, the wind picks up and takes it. Alright, let's see what's inside that box and grab some stuff. Yeah, because I want to be able to have possession of the box. I would like sling load it into the helicopter or put it into the cargo of the helicopter. HK417, let's go. Let's go. Oh, hell yeah. Let's carry the box over here because we're right next to it. Hell yeah. That's one of my modded weapons too. I don't use the DLC weapons, they suck. They just suck. I don't know, maybe somebody likes them out there, but I just don't buy the DLCs. I mean, I got a mod with 1,000 weapons in them, you know, and they're dope. Like, they're just good weapons. The desert camo, the HK417. I mean, just, I don't know. I just don't see the reason to. And, like, you know, I can't even use the SIG 556 if I wanted to. You know? Like, I can't put it, it's like, oh, it's a Marksman DLC. It's like, blow me. You know? FN57. EOTech. Seymour. I got plenty of mags for the HK417. Plenty. Let's throw this stuff in. We're gonna sell this junk for sure. Let's just grab whatever we can here. With the quickness. Now we could be sending this stuff back to base. Some stuff I probably won't sell. I think some stuff like this GM6 Lynx here, it's a high tier weapon. You know, I feel like it's worth sending back to base. You know, it's just. We're running out of room in the helicopter here. This big rifle will not fit. Let's see if I can put this in my book bag. No? Come on, man. One of these guys could pick it up though. Get out.
Roger.
Let's
Ready.
get
Ready.
two.
Standing by. Solid copy. Ready. Understood.
Not the helicopter inventory.
On the way. Understood.
See, I'm trying to tell two to access the inventory of this box, and it's so,
Copy.
it just doesn't work, you know? It just doesn't want to work.
Roger that. Copy that.
That's why, like, I wrote the gear up script to
Standing by.
help navigate that kind of
Solid
stuff.
copy.
Alright, I'm gonna just put the box next to him. Yeah, we open it now? Thank you. Alright, this SIG. I can't even put it on him?
Ready.
You know what? Arma, you can have that gun. You can just have it. I'm not even gonna struggle with that. Yeah, like this GM6, it's like a super high tier weapon. And you're not gonna you don't unlock that weapon and like there's 20 weapon tiers. And you don't unlock that GM6 Lynx thing until like tier 19 or 20. It's one of the final tiers. And yeah. HK407, got the EOTech. Do I want? Yeah, I'll mess with that. I got a sound suppressor for it. I've got the flashlight for it. I got all the stuff for the Glock. Yep. Yeah, I want the aim point. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Yeah, we'll go sell some more of some of this other stuff. Let's check out our HK417 now. And we've got the silencer on it. Doing it. Now we've got some operator status going on here. I love the aim point. The Glock is really good. It works out. Alright, you guys get in. There's some units in this town.
Waiting. Standing by.
They're gonna be inside these buildings, like posted up.
Standing by.
I wonder if we should try to clear them out. Because, you know, one of our jobs is to decrease the enemy tickets. We want to get them off of the island. So we have to deplete their manpower, their unit pool, their reinforcements. So every kill we get, we make extra money. We can get some extra weapons. Let's be careful here. I don't want to get shot down. Do this quickly and quietly.
Let's go. Waiting. Ready. Standing by.
Now, I've got some markers in town over here. That's my debug, but it's not always 100% accurate. I'm not going to trust that all the way. The locations are approximate. They're meant to just kind of help track the movement across the map of the enemy units. It's not an exact location. Not all the time. Because it's not updating, it's not refreshing like super often. I just have it refreshing quick enough to, you know, I think it's like every 10 seconds or some shit. Quick enough to show me on the map where everybody's going and what kind of movement we've got. But I think we can be pretty certain they're in this compound over here. Oh, we've got a downed enemy. So maybe there's one survivor. It is kind of weird. They're not really moving, so they could just be dead.
Let's go. On the way. Roger.
Let's get everybody just spread out a little.
Contact rifleman. Waiting. Standing by.
Uh-oh. Who is that? 3?
On the way. Copy.
Just come with me. Who are you shooting at? Oh. Alright, everybody.
On the way.
Get in here, post up a little.
Standing by.
Yeah, so these guys, obviously, from 2 opposing factions. Oh man, this is the Op 4 sniper, which has the Dreadnought. he alive? There's no heart rate. He's still bleeding. Need you to die, my friend. Oh man, he's got the Beretta M9. He's got all the good stuff. I love the Beretta. Another blood bag. This Zastava M91 is just a beautiful weapon. We're gonna send that back to base for sure. Send. And we want his belt as well. Yep. Did it send the rifle? Ace might be getting a little funky here, because let's just swap those out and see if I can get it out of his hand. Hopefully it doesn't duplicate. I think if it's like in his hand with Ace and he's not all the way dead yet, if we send it, it might duplicate it. I hope not, because it works through like ground weapon holders and stuff like that, and I hope it doesn't do that funky stuff. Give me your bandana. Give me your shit. Give me all your shit. Here's a G3 unit, which we need that helmet. We need the helmet. We need... There's the G3. And we need his vest. You see it takes the vest off of him. It puts it down right here. Let's just select all. Send the vest back to base. No, I don't want the Makarov. It's not... Sometimes it finds their pistols, sometimes it doesn't. And it's not taking the helmet. And we're going to sell that pistol. Well, those are bugs we're going to iron out.
Soldier, 200 meters behind us.
Where, over here? I'll take the suppressor off because I don't know, is it just me or like sometimes it's not as fun to play with the suppressor. You don't get the shit. You don't get the sound. Is that him just stand? Yeah, he's just standing in the road. Fire on him, please. Let's get behind here. Is that him? In the rain I can't see anything. I think we downed him. Yeah, and also once we go to the server, the dedicated server, all this enemy activity is going to be increased. Right now I have, it's like 25 units per side. So there's like 50 AI units running around on the map. Whoa. Dang, bro. Savage. Let's go see what this guy's got. But yeah, like 50 AI units running around. We'll probably bump that up to like at least 100 or so. And they're all like being simulated all the time. And it runs like really smooth for having this many AI like on the island kind of running around behind the scenes, you know. And we're not like caching them and doing them virtually. Oh, he's got the M60. Damn. I love the M60. I feel like I'm just saying that about all these guns. Like, I like all the guns. Where's his money? Where is your money drop? Oh, I'm not getting a money drop from them because they're getting killed by my friends. Crap. I need to make it, like, if a play, so like, it's mission event handlers where a player kills an enemy, they drop the money. But I don't want them dropping money if they're just killing each other. The red and green units are killing each other. But I didn't think about if my teammates. Did I just bleed out or some shit? What the hell? Oh my god. Ace. God damn it, Ace. Give me a water bottle. I hate that. I think I'm like they have like food and water for Ace where you have to drink and stuff. And you would think it's like, oh, this is gonna be kind of cool, until it's just kind of annoying, you know, like, you know, you just keep passing out. I'm trying to drink the water. Give me 9 seconds to drink the water, please, before you go unconscious again. It's gonna be the food as well, though. One thing I can do. Because I don't have food and water right here, right now, and I'm not gonna go around passing out constantly. We'll just respawn on our body. I really either need to like tweak the parameters for that or get rid of it altogether. Maybe put my own, I may just write my own system for that, because I've been playing with the Ace one, trying to play test it and see how does it affect gameplay, like is it going to impact gameplay in a positive or negative way. And in my experience so far, it's just been kind of negative. Because 98. In my experience, it's just been kind of annoying. Alright, we'll just send all that back to base. That's good to go. And we'll take the macro because we're just going to sell that. And we'll leave you the helmet. You can have the helmet. Don't want it. Do I have a balaclava though? Oh man, I don't want to miss out on the cool face masks. Give me that. I really like that. Where's my teammates? I got 2, 3, okay. If I stand up, let's roll out. There's 2 more enemies over here. Oh god. Let's just go do this trader stuff. weather's been terrible. Alright, get in. Now if we recruit some civilians and take them back to base, we can like set ourselves up with a pretty decent force. I mean, I sent the Dreadnought, another G3, an M60, and some other stuff. Whatever I don't sell here, I'm gonna send back to base, as well as whatever else I buy, I'm gonna send back to base as well. So once I buy the stuff, I'm just gonna send it to base. I'm not gonna actually like go through like putting it in the helicopter and like taking it back. I'm not gonna do none of that. I'm just gonna send it. It's gonna go into the box, and I'm gonna forget about it. Because like the logistics of moving your stuff is fun, but I mean, when you have if you're focused on like a co-op style mission for, you know, like 3 or 4 people, maybe 10 people or something, like lugging around all that equipment can get, I don't know. I mean, is it fun? Is it not fun? What do you think? You know, I wrote that because I wanted to take a little bit of the hassle out of it. I want you to be able to manage your equipment, manage your gear, have that portion of the fun, you know, gearing up your units and stuff. I know there's a helipad, but let's get closer. I want to have that portion of the fun, that managing your inventory kind of stuff, without having the hassle of like, you know, having to deal with too much inventory. Alright, everybody just move over there and chill. Alright, this is our weapon dealers. And we're going to buy and sell weapons here. Let's see. Let's sell some weapons first. So that's something I started to talk about but didn't. When it comes to increasing your weapon tier, I'll sell the Negev. I don't really want that so much. Not the ammo though. I'm going to keep the ammo. Just the gun. Increasing your weapon tier is going to come down to like how much money the trader is making. So the trader, he buys weapons from you for half the price, half of their value. So let's go to buy weapons. So if we're looking at buying weapons, our current weapon tier is 0, and the 0 weapon tier, like you're not in a tier yet, so you can just buy entry level. Like, so we have the MP40s, we have the Lee Enfield, we got the crappy P99 pistol, the MP443. We have a Ruger MK2 22 pistol, which is actually really cool, but it's a weaker, it's a weaker caliber, so I put it as entry level. We have 2 different brands of the Makarov. I even have a different one. There's like 3 different types of Makarovs that I have from different manufacturers, we're gonna say. TT33. So they're very entry level. And then there's nothing in the sell box right now. So right here it says next tier 80. We need to sell, so amount sold is 0. We need to sell 80 credits worth of weaponry in order to get into the next tier. So that's how you advance in tiers. You have to sell weapons, because he wants you to make him money. The more money you make him, the more he's going to open up his good inventories. He's not going to just let you buy his premium stuff. Especially when let's just go sell. Negev and G7. We don't have a value for the Negev? Did I not put that? Huh. Alright, we'll sell the Makarov. We're gonna sell... Oh wait, yeah, we've got a sell price for it. Okay. Sometimes those script errors just don't make sense. I swear. Alright, let's sell... Yeah, sell the Negev. Alright, now we've got amount sold. It's like 55. Let's sell this other Makarov. Ooh, black bandana. We'll wear that instead. Put this stuff in the helicopter. Because I need to get this AK and sell it. Ship a Rhino. I'm not a big fan of that weapon. The Smith & Wesson, I'm probably going to keep that. Probably going to keep that. I like that gun. This is a cool little Makarov. I think that's the RH version of it. Because sometimes the recoil doesn't work the way you'd like it to. Alright, yeah, let's dump that in there. Let's dump the AK and the Chippo Rhino. Not a fan of that gun. Sell weapons. Which one? Huh. Okay, I'll make a note of that. Wow. AK-75 Lush. Do I not have that one in there? Oh, yeah. I think I don't have that logged. Now, a lot of these weapons, when it comes to the weapons store, in order to give them values, you know, you have to make an array, and this big array is going to have like the class name, the value of the weapon, and also what tier the weapon is, so that it can tell like which, you know, whether to unlock it for you or not. 5.7. Let's sell the 5.7. It's okay. We need the money. I think that AK-15 Lush, I don't think I put that in the array. I don't remember that being in the array. So, no, I need that. Put that in there. So that's probably my goof there. I done goofed. So I'm not going to be able to sell it, which is fine. I'll sell these other weapons. Let's sell the 5.7. We'll sell it. Boom. And now our current tier is tier 1. And our next tier we have to sell 176 credits worth, which amount sold is already at 81. We just had to reach up to 176 in order to get to the next tier. So let's change menus. So now, we used to only be able to buy up to the TT33. Now the tier is increased, and we can buy the CPW, we can buy the Scorpion, we can buy the SDAR, the shotgun, and an M14, and the Micro Uzi, which the Micro Uzi is pretty dope. It's actually really good. Let's buy the M14. I love that gun. We'll buy two of those. They only cost 40. Let's buy 2 of them. Yeah. Yeah, there's 2 of those in here. That's cool. See, I can send both of those back to base. They're both right here. Let's select them both. Boom, boom. And yep. Box is empty. I sent those back to base. We're good to go. Let's see what else is cracking in here. Now we got a lot of weapons back at base. It's gonna be good. I think I'm gonna go ahead and send some of the stuff that's in the helicopter back to base because it's taking up a lot of room. Oh crap. It's taking up a lot of room here, and if the helicopter goes down, we're gonna lose some of this stuff. So these cylinders, the AK, we'll just send that because I don't want to deal with that. Bandana, the helmet, we're gonna send that. Silencer, these hollow sights, send the hollow sights back. FN magazines, Makarov magazines, Glock 18, we're going to keep that out, and the Smith & Wesson 6.59, we're going to send that back. Yeah, we'll leave everything else in there. Let's confirm that. Boom, boom, boom. Send everything. Let's check. Yeah, looks good. Except for this Elcan Spectre. I didn't see that on the list. Is that on the list? Oh yeah, Optic Arco Lush. Oh, it did take the it took the scope off of it for me. Huh. Maybe because I put a part of that in the code to like take the attachments off and like the magazines out, and like I guess it's just leaving them. It's not sending it to base, it's leaving it in the inventory that you're pulling from. I need to check that. I'll definitely check on that. Confirm, send those back. Alright, that should be good. Grab that. Got plenty of ammo. We're all stocked up. Yeah. Looks like we're ready to do our job.
Copy that.
And we just, our gun tier, we have to increase our gun tier a bit more. So, we need to get some more money, collect some more weapons, sell them so that we can get that higher gun tier. Oh, lag. Oh, sweet lag. It's lagging like hell. Come on. There we go. We're going way over here. We're gonna go pick up a side mission and run a side mission real quick, and then I think that'll be it. I'll probably log off the stream after that. Could hire some mercenaries. But the big thing is to try to whittle down the enemy forces, you know. Green tickets are at 83, red tickets are at 89, which is pretty good. We've been wearing them down. They've been wearing each other down, so definitely works out in our favor for them to kill each other like that. Oh god, don't shoot us. Some of the new, so like some of the upcoming features that are coming up are going to be enemy vehicles being spawned. And like I said before, like a lot of these systems, like I've written before. I have a previous version of this mission where the vehicles roam around the map and stuff, and it works pretty well. But a lot of it needs optimization. It needs to be you know, some of the code's a little outdated and definitely needs to be a little cleaner, and it needs to be formatted to operate better with a dedicated server. I mean, that's one of the biggest things. It's like, okay, you know, it's not just single player stuff, you're gonna have to go dedicated. So you have to change a lot of like how you're writing the code, um, just for locality and stuff. But while you're at it, like, you know, maybe it doesn't change like a crazy amount, but um, you know, while you're at it, you can optimize the code. You know, if you're gonna update it for a locality, you know, you could optimize code at the same time. Why not? So that's kind of my mindset on that. So a lot of the stuff that I wrote maybe a year ago, I've been doing a lot of coding in between that time. Maybe I need to do more piloting because I'm not so smooth right now. Let's just land right here. Everybody out. But you know, if you wrote the code a year ago, and you know, you might as well update it and see what you can do. We need to get a couple units and leave them here at base. Um, like these 3 guys, I could post them up in defensive positions and then leave their group and go get another group, you know, to be my run around and attack group, because we're going to need to defend. Looks like there's a unit here and he's heading this direction. He could be headed for us for sure. It's a definite possibility. Let's check our boxes. Oh my lord. I got the M60, I got the Zastava, I got the M14. I got all the tactical vest. I even got some clothing. Everything. Look at that. Look at that. That's a smorgasbord. Hell yeah. Who do I want to re-kit? Let's get our sniper and put him with the Zastava instead. Don't go anywhere, please. Stop. It's good to make them like click regroup and then click stop, and they'll kind of stop trying to go to a position in formation. Go there. Yeah, Zastava. Drop some of this ammo. Drop the belt because I want you to have a tactical vest. And let's change you out of these clothes. You need some good clothes. Combat helmet. Your boy's about to be kitted. There we go. Proper fit there. Let's give you the Beretta 9mm. Let's see. Oh, you gotta have like the PSO scope on that. This is those mags, yeah. Give them those. Some smoke grenades. I got a lot of those. Beretta 9mm magazine. Yep, sniper mags. That's looking good. Don't want to burn too much gear on you. Which one are you? What was that, 2? Damn it, come on.
On the way.
Whoops. Or is it 3?
On the way.
Which one are you?
Ready.
2, yeah.
Solid copy. We'll go.
You're not gonna move?
Understood.
Did I break it? Let's send him to another box and see what happens.
Wilco,
Can you move now?
copy.
What's wrong with 2? I gave him the good gear and now he wants to not move. Let's move him to the helicopter and see what happens.
Copy that. Solid copy. Waiting. Copy. Waiting.
I think maybe his path has been messed up. Let's see if we can fix him by returning him to formation.
Roger.
No? Okay. Oh, I guess you're gonna defend the base now, huh? Plenty of bugs. Plenty of bugs. You know, but I've had that happen to me where, like, your AI doesn't want to move. They don't want to do anything. I've had that happen to me just without any additional help with, like, scripting or doing something, you know? They just break. He just had a mental breakdown now. He's just done. Come on, man. Well, I guess you're not coming with us.
Copy. Ready. Standing by.
Probably need to be careful with that as well. Like if they're inside the vehicle, maybe don't use set position on them because they could.
Copy that. Understood.
It'll set position the helicopter as well. If they're in the helicopter, it'll set position the helicopter, which would be bad. We don't want that. I want you to have the M60. I wonder what broke that guy. You know? What broke him? Because he's just fell apart. I've had when you change their uniform, they get weird. I don't know if anybody else has experienced that. Change their uniform, they get weird. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Let's put an EOTech on your M60, bruv. Go ahead and take the Smith & Wesson. You got 1 mag for it. Yeah, that's good.
On the way.
You gonna be broken now?
Wilco. Roger.
Well, I broke him doing it too. Oh, well, okay. Well, no more gearing up. I'll have to take that one to the drawing board and see what's going on. What time is it? 12. Let's get a side mission. Escort convoy. Raid hideout. Down heli. Com tower. Let's do the hideout. There we go. Yeah, we've got some lag going on. Sometimes it's hard to know where you broke it, you know? I definitely broke some shit somewhere with all the different code like combined. Something just fell apart, so. Alright, we're gonna work in this area here. And we've got other enemies in that city already. Jeez. You guys. Actually, I could take 4 with me.
Copy.
Honestly, I think. Oh no, forward, not that way. Not that vehicle. Get in this vehicle.
Copy.
I think it's like the sending items back to base. That script is a little problematic for me right now.
Standing by.
A lot of times, like, you'll notice that anytime you throw an error in code with one script, it can affect another one for some reason. Like, it'd be like that sometimes. Sometimes not.
Position.
You guys just stop. You never know. But that's why you gotta run these tests, you gotta play it. You gotta, you know, with a big mission like this with a lot of stuff going on, you gotta run it, you gotta play it and see, you know, what happens, what breaks, what doesn't. How long does it, you know, last before some problem happens? That's the thing I've learned too, is that sometimes you'll run code, you'll write a script and, whoa, you see that? What the hell? You'll write it and like in testing it'll work because you'll run it and you'll test it like right then, you know? But oh look, there's an enemy unit. Is that a flashlight? Side of the mountain. Oof. You'll test it because you're testing it like, you know, you're launching the mission and 10 seconds later you're testing it, you know, and that works, you're good. But I've come to learn that, like, you know, once you get like an hour in, 2 hours in to playing, certain things compound a bit more, you know, like you problems that aren't a problem just a little bit in, 2 hours in, like, you know, start to show themselves. Oh shit. Okay, they have enemy patrols down there. We better land quick, clean. They're gonna shoot at us. I'm sure they know we're coming down.
Right. 1.5 plates. East. Roger that. Ready.
Alright, let's get in here. Get in here and lag. Here we go. Let's let that clear up. Oh, the rain. Look, there's a flashlight up ahead. Let's get in here sneaky so I can see these flashlights. Is he in the building? Oh crap. clear one building at a time here. Because this raid hideout mission we've got going on, it spawns enemy units inside buildings. You gotta get in there and flush them out. Let's not go out front there. And so they're very well could just be inside these buildings waiting on you. I don't see anything. Damn, that round went in his head, ricocheted, and went through that window over there. You gotta love Arma, right? Shit, where? Got anything? Ooh. Oh crap. He's down. Shit. They're every fucking where. Fall back. I have to heal myself here. He was right there. Where is he? Oh, crap. And they will, now that like I've kind of made some noise, they're going to try to kind of converge on my position. May have went inside the building. Let's try to cover ourselves a little here. They will come for you. That is a thing. I lost some blood, not too much. Crap. Quality looks pretty good on YouTube. The video quality is looking nice. Crap, okay. Got your ass. Where you at? HK417's got that 7.62 stopping power. Fuck. But it God, the mag size will get you. Those 20 round mags. Get blasted. Whoa. Shit. See how he went down like that? That's like a hurt animation that they'll play if they take a certain amount of damage, which is not ace. I'll take credit for that. It's an event handler, but you know. Stream's got a little lag going. It's behind. Lost a lot of blood. I didn't bring my blood bags? Oh, I've got one. Got a blood bag. Got two of them. Oh crap. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can do an advanced treatment. I may need to do the whole ACE, make myself a doctor thing. Crap. Where is my friend? Are you alive, boy?
Roger that. Report position.
What do you mean report position? You were right next to me. Where are you?
Taking command.
Crap. Lost too much blood. Oh, crap. It's a pretty hard side mission, you know. It's not that there's a crazy amount of them. It's just they're kind of dense, you know, in a certain area. Like they're inside these buildings and they're kind of dense in this area, and they're all hidden inside the buildings until you start shooting, and they'll start coming out of their building positions. They'll come try to find you, and then they'll go back. You know, they'll go back and back into the buildings. You know.
Shit, we got a man down.
Let's just respawn on our body here.
80 soldier, grid 0700660.
Take all this. I'll take that. This guy's finally dead. He's bled out. Let me come over and get all this money. Get greedy real quick. 6 more credits.
80 soldier, 2 clicks. East.
Wow. Get fucking wrecked. Crap. These guys. Oh, did you help me out, finally? Nice flashlight, bro. I need a grenade. About to be daytime. Nice. So yeah, we get a little bit of the nighttime, we get a little bit of the daytime. Good thing is I'm gonna get some ammo for this rifle over here. Haha, run. No, sorry, I didn't mean to. Who the hell? Get out of here. Catching lag. You've got the mags I need. And the grenades. Whoa. Jesus. One just ran out from behind the thing. It's still just a little too dark for me to like pick up on that like right away. We gotta find their comm satellite. Yeah. Gotta locate their comms and disable it to complete the mission here. If we can find it. There it is. Cut comms. Boom. There we go. 50 whole credits for that. Granted, most of your credits are coming from, you know, all the money on the floor, so that's another thing about leveling this kind of stuff, you know, like how much should you make for completing the quest, you know, or the side mission, because you're getting money from all these bodies. Oh yeah, and the weapon box too. Once you cut the comms, it spawns the weapon box for you. An M4A1. Don't mind if I do. And all these 5.56 magazines. 20 round mag. RPK. I don't want your RPK. You can keep that. Let's send my HK417 back to base. Yeah, I think a lot of what we're experiencing right now, like, it's like we're catching lag from my computer being grinding over here. Running the stream and the game and OBS. Damn, I can't believe 4 is still alive. You're a beast, dude. Go over there and try not to get killed. One thing I've... Fuck, this guy just sneaking around back here. You see that? I realized the Spec Ops guys that have the silencers, they're kind of hard to detect when they start shooting at you. Once they start firing on you, you know, it's hard to the silenced weapon. It's hard to tell where those rounds are coming from. We're almost back up to 300 credits. If I collect all the money in this town, I'll be rich. Oh crap! He's in the building. He's in the building. I told you. God damn! I told you they were gonna be freaking sneaky over here. You ass! Freaking shot me. Come on, Ace. Let him die. Just let him die, okay? Look, I seen a light in the building. There's one inside there. Lag. I might need to cut that rain out, cause no. Alright, that ought to put him down. My M4 mags I'm just plowing through them. They don't seem to last. See, here I am writing the code, knowing that these guys will stay inside the buildings, and I'm still like, oh, okay, I think everybody came out of hiding by now. No, they haven't. They're still inside the buildings. They're still posted up waiting on us. Being sneaky like this. You just can't let your guard down. I walked through that backyard and got lit up. That's just the way it goes. Crap. Now I'm bleeding. Jesus. Alright. Well, what's going on back there? What'd the dog do? In that alley? In this alley? Is that him? He's got a backpack, so I think he's probably a missile guy. Yep, AT launcher, missile specialist. Alright, so I think that's probably going to be it for the laggy playthrough here. Gosh, damn it. Let this guy have his misery. Definitely want that AT launcher though. These RPG-18s are priceless. Such a good shoulder-mounted launcher here. But yeah, that's kind of like the vibe of the mission so far. Um, there's a lot more features that are coming up soon, like less lag, um, but also training units is going to be a thing. Who's this? Oh, they're all the way back at base. We're going to be able to train units to increase their abilities, their aiming skill, aiming shake, their courage, command, different, there's a bunch of different values that you can alter when it comes to your AI units. I wonder if there's anybody else. There's probably other people in this town. Well, if there's anyone in there, they're not there now. We're gonna like be able to capture enemy units and brainwash them and put them on our team. Um, you know, put some handcuffs on them with Ace, take them back to base and convert them, as well as um, enemy vehicles running around, um, buying weapon packs. You buy like a box full of weapons that are going to, you know, you'll get like a special price for like a box of weapons so that you can kit up all your guys. Um, optimizing a lot of the code, as well as, you know, we're going to increase how many units are running around on the map, and a lot of other stuff that I don't remember right this moment. Um, more side missions. There's a lot of side missions. I got a lot of them already, but there's going to be even more. There's a whole sci-fi aspect of this. Like there's going to be horror elements at night, um, which I don't want to go into. I don't want to give too many spoilers there. There's going to be um, a twist to the mission because there's going to be like a main storyline that will involve a lot of kind of paranormal stuff, which will remain tasteful. It's not going to go like, you know, we're not fighting the Predator or Xenomorphs or nothing like that. If you've watched some of my other YouTube videos, you might have an inkling as to what I'm up to, because I've written some stuff that is horror based, so you might could guess. Um, but the main storyline is going to be really fun to kind of flesh out some more and figure out, you know, what's going on the island, why things are happening, you know, that sort of thing. I've got some notes that I wrote down, but they're just not next to me right now. But yeah, just more quality of life improvements, more base improvements, just optimizing the code. But it'll come through on the the playlist, the Malden War playlist. You'll be able to see a lot of that stuff. I'll post those videos, nice short and sweet videos, as well as more tutorial videos coming out. Everybody seems to like those. They're hitting kind of hard on different social media platforms. Dante, a tu casa. Go. Um, like just because we have a Twitch account. Well, I mean, I have a Twitch account. I've got the YouTube. I've got Instagram. We now have TikTok, which I was resistant to get on TikTok, but you know it exists now. Um, so the tutorials, they're kind of popular there. We're gonna do more of that. Coming up next is gonna be, we're gonna talk about arrays, and then we're gonna talk about for each loops and for loops as well. All the different building blocks of a script. Once you learn all that stuff, you'll be able to make your own code pretty simply. Um, and we'll go into more detail if you need it. We have the Discord and stuff like that if anyone needs some specific help. But yeah, that's kind of the move, and I think that's going to be it for me on this play testing script conversation I have with myself here. But it's good to kind of run through some of the paces of the mission and see how things are working. We'll let this lag out while I try to log out of YouTube here. Which is not optimal. Well, I don't know, YouTube. I don't know. Playbacks. What are playbacks? Have a like? Oh, that's good. One. Guess we got some viewers at a certain point in time. All right. I guess if I end the stream now, I hope it doesn't like just cut the end of it off. Hopefully it'll still be there loaded. All right. Well, this video will probably be up on the channel. It's like saved on the channel. So we'll see how that does. And yeah, we'll end it there.